stretching, get yourself nice and loose. The whole point, again, the point of this workout, you want to keep your heart rate the entire time. Not to the point of cardiovascular, that you want like soaring or anything, but in between sets, there's going to be a lot of things we do. Just keep yourself moving. A nice side step to step. You know, they were showing the old videos, just keep like a little bit of a walk. Just not in between steps, don't just sit down. Sometimes also, you know, this bouncing position back and forth. You know, there is going to be a lot of places to cool down, so just make sure you remember that. Now, let's start off a few routines, things to do with legs. So first thing, of course, let's talk about squats. Squats are one of the most important. Again, working the front part of the thigh, back part of the legs into the buns. So what you want to remember when you squat, you can start off no weight, just when you squat, stomach tight in. Almost every single move we're going to use, your stomach is always squeezed in, always contracting your abs, pulling your stomach in towards your back. Now keep the rest of your back straight, down and up, down and up. How far down do you want to go? So you make about a 90-degree into your legs, that's far down. These little bobs, don't do anything. Got to make sure you get that full motion. A lot of people, when they start to do it fast, that back starts to come forward. That's getting sloppy. That's the wrong point of emphasis. Again, keep yourself back, down, and up. First day you do this, and even from the front position, down, up. First time you do this, you should probably do it no weight. Maybe do like sets of 15. Okay, again, catch a little break. While you do your break, step around, have a sip of water, then go right to it. You know, no more than like 30 seconds in between sets like this. Down, up. After you get a little more comfortable with that, and you have your different weights, these are just 10 pounds. You could probably do this with 10 pounds. I mean, start off with the 5s. But once you start to get some weight with it, where do you keep your hands? Keep your hands up here. Just like how this guy keep the squat rack, you know, the bar goes across their shoulders, so your hands are here. Almost the same position. So just with a little more weight, down, up. My legs, just a tad bit further than shoulder width apart. My feet, not pointed straight out, at a slight angle. Again, knees slightly bent. It's a very comfortable stance. Down and up. Now, if you want to alternate this a little bit, do squats one day and then get into lunges. Lunges, most people when they have weights, you don't need weights, you can definitely do this without them. Most people who do it with weights, just keep them on your side for this. Down and back. Down and back. Side view. Down, back, down, back. Now all these motions, again, even with this one, I'm constricting my abs the entire time. This is still working your core muscles. Just make sure you keep that. And again, back is straight. How far down do you go? How far out do you lunge? Well, it's a good full stride. No, it's not a short. A full stride. You come down. The front of this knee should never go past your toe. And most people actually just touch this opposite knee down. Down and back. Down and back. In addition, these are still all these front thigh, back butt exercises. And you could hold weights, you could do this without. Find something that's decent elevation, maybe like a milk crate. Bench would be fantastic. Step up and down. Step up and down. It's definitely more than a step. That's the big thing. You want like even this is actually a little bit too low. You want like a nice big step up. And again, when you do it, lead with my right, down with my right. Lead with my right, down with my right. I'll do a full set on my right and then lead with my left, down with my left. Lead with my left, down with my left. So just make sure, again, get a nice good full set of that. What else for legs? For legs, again, all that, again, more your buns, front of your quads, and again, all this works everywhere, but you definitely want to get some inner and outer thighs. Most of these you do on the ground. This is a great exercise. Elbow, using that as one of my pivot points. Basically moving more on this part of my leg, okay? Keep my leg slightly bent here. Rise, up, rise, down, rise, down. This is a lot better if you have some ankle weights or something, because this is definitely something you could use a little bit more resistance. But again, even if you don't have resistance, it's not just throwing your leg up. Your motion starts here. Knee comes up first. It's a lot easier to just pick your foot up and the rest of the leg just kind of flails. The motion is made with your knee. Made with your knee. If you don't have any resistance, you could definitely do sets of 10 with this. If not, even sets of 20. And of course, slide over to the other side. If you've ever done any other types of videos, there's plenty of other leg positions you could do from here. Get in a position like this. Keep my legs already starting almost at 90 degrees. And up, up, up. Okay? Rotate through, and again, that's several different exercises. Do two. Definitely at least do the squats. That is definitely a big one. Get very comfortable with doing that. And again, as you go through, you're going to do this every other day. So from one day to the next, if you don't do the exact same leg routine, the better it'll be. But by the time you finish that, that should be a good, maybe 8 minutes. A few minutes to stretch. By the time you finish all those different activities, another 5 to 10 minutes, let's say. Now, I'm going to pause this.